The other issue I had today was coming in, since we're talking about wings of a dove, it was actually wings of a goose. I have been goosed today. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, because it might mean something else that I don't intend for it to mean. What I'm trying to say was I was confronted by a goose, not for the first time, I have to add. It's the second time that this goose has had a go at me. Literally, I park in the local car park, Buckingham University, where the studio is. And I, last week I parked up, went round to the boot, get my stuff out the back, goose there, confronted by this goose. I'm a bit of a, I would like to call myself, do you call yourself a naturalist, or is that when you take your clothes off? Hey-ho, yeah, I could call myself that. No, I like to think I'm at one with nature, and not in that way either. But, and that I'm a bit of a Dr. Dolittle, or Dr. Doless, if you like. And I thought, right, I can, this goose is there. He didn't look very happy. So I thought I'll talk to him. I don't know goose language, but I thought I could reason with him. And we had a little bit of a chat. Didn't really work. He just got a bit more aggravated and chased me around the car. Then when I pull in today, into the car park, same car park, I pull into the space that I normally pull into. He's right in that space. I have to admit, I did think, your goose is cooked, mate. But I couldn't do it to him. Knowing my luck, people will think, and something will happen to that goose now, and I will get blamed for it. Because someone will say, I've admitted it on radio that I am actually going to kill this goose. I wasn't. His goose isn't cooked. He's still there. I did stay in the car for a little while, just until he gave me a bit of distance to get out. I also did some, I'm not proud to say it, some duck noises at him, thinking that might appease him. Geese and ducks, they seem to get on quite well. So I did the duck sounds, hoping that would appease the goose. I then look across the road and see some of the university students looking at me. So now I'm terrified to go back to the car because I might be attacked by the goose for a third time. I'm also afraid to go back to the car because I might be ridiculed by the local students. They might call me duck boy, goosey, goosey, goosey. I don't know, they're quite creative, aren't they, kids, generally, and as they're students, probably more so. And so it does worry me going back to the car that I might find myself ridiculed and break down in tears all over a blooming goose. Now, when I came and took this hobby, nobody said to me, oh, here, just sign here, Kev, this is the goose clause. Yeah? Because had I known about the goose, I might have thought twice about taking this role. But I would definitely have questioned it. Well, what's all about this goose clause? Oh, they would have joked and said, "Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander." Don't throw that at me. You've started this goose clause now. So anyway, I think it's probably the season. What geese like to do, produce babies and stuff like that. But don't blame me, mate, if you can't get a girlfriend. Truly, yeah. Anyway, this is Abacab by Genesis.